Reach arm forward. With your arms reach forward. Keep your knees off the ground. Come to down dog, please. Knees back on the ground. Sit on your heels one more time. Walk to your left side with your arms. Back to your center. Walk to the other side all the way. Back to your center again. Knees off the ground. Back to down dog again. Knees on the ground. Back to child pose. As you're sitting on your heels, come up all the way. Reach out for the ceiling with your arm. Inhale. Exhale. Both forward again. Arms on the ground. Walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side again. Back to your center again. Knees off the ground. Take a down dog. Right leg off the ground. Rise it up as high as you can. Keep on breathing. Down on the ground. Other leg up. Back on the ground again. Sit on your heels one more time. Reach out for the ceiling one more time. Palms on the ground all the way. Walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side. Back to your center again, please. Reach back, grab your heels. And then rise your bum up. Don't go crazy about this. Just go up and down. And
so I put the crown of my head on the floor to try to get more into the deeper stretch of the back of the skull and down to the neck. So when you pull on your feet, you take the pressure and the weight off your neck. So keep pulling hard on your feet. You don't want to feel like you're pressing your head to the floor, but you're resting the crown of your head on the floor. And then just coming up and going down.
Extend your arm forward again, please. Walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side. Back to your center. Take a down dog. Right leg off the ground. Reach for opposite shoulder. Down on the ground. Other leg up. Reach for the opposite shoulder. Back on the ground. Knees down on the ground. Sit on your heels. Arms up. Reach up. Go back on the ground. Reach back. Grab your heels. Rise your sit bones up with power of your arms. Rounding your spine. It's a cat pose. Not forcing you. Not headstand. Down on the ground. Extend your arm forward. Walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side. Come back to your center again. Back to down dog again. Right leg off the ground. Rise it up. Reach for opposite shoulder. Down on the ground. Other leg up. Reach for opposite shoulder. Keep on breathing. Back on the ground. Knees down on the ground. Sit on your heels. Reach out for the ceiling. Back on the ground. Grab your heels. Rise your sit bones up. Back on the ground. Extend arm forward. Walk to your left side. Back to your center. Walk to the other side. Walk back to your center again, please. Knees off the ground. Take a down dog. Right leg off the ground. Rise it up as high as you can. Reach for the opposite shoulder. Come to high plank pose. Knee to chest. Shin down on the ground. Arms walking forward all the way. Pigeon pose. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that part. Palms on the ground, hands on the shoulder, take to high plank, take a leg back, other knee to your chest, other knee to your chest. This up, opposite shoulder, come to high plank, knee to chest. Down on the ground, walk forward. Palms on the shoulder, take your leg back, high plank, knees down on the ground. Sit on your heels, arms extended, reach out for the ceiling. Fold forward all the way, grab your heels, rise your sit bones up. Sit on your heels, extend arms forward, walk to your left side all the way. Back to your center, walk to the other side. Come back to your center again. Palms on the ground, knees off the ground, take a down dog all the way. Right leg off the ground, rise it up as high as you can. Reach for the opposite shoulder. Come to high plank pose, knee to chest. Shin down on the ground. Extend arm forward all the way. Keep the leg there with your arms walk back all the way. Bend your leg back with the opposite arm, grab your toe. Release, let go of it, palms on the ground, knee off the ground, high plank. Other leg up, we're going to go all the way to down dog, other leg off the ground, rise it up, reach for opposite shoulder. Come to high plank pose, knee to chest, shin on the ground, walk forward all the way. Arms under the shoulder, high plank, bend, coming back up, bending your leg back, grabbing your shin. Too many moves. Now let go of the palms on the ground, high plank, knee to chest, kick back, all the way to down dog. With your arms, walk back. Arms on the ground, see if we can touch your toes and stay there. Grab opposite elbows there, please. Let go of it. Nice deep inhale, arms up, come up all the way. Arms. Exhale, fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Grab opposite elbows there again. Let go of it. Palms on the ground. Walk forward again all the way to down dog. Bend your knees, knees down on the ground. Want to work on cat pose. Rise your back up all the way as high as you can. Come back to your center. Lift your chest up. Back to your center. Nice deep inhale. Rise your back up. Back to your center. Lift your chest up. Shoulder reach forward. Breastbone lift up. Tailbone reach back. Back to your center. Rise your back up all the way. Hold. Don't move on. Sit on your heels. And come back up again. Come back to the center of spine. Lift your chest up. Back to your center. Rise your back up all the way. Sit on your heels. Come back up again to your center. Free your spine. Take down dog again. With your arms, walk back again one more time. Bring your legs together tight. Grab opposite elbows around your calf muscle, around your leg, behind it. Hold it and breathe. Open side of your rib cage deeper. Eyes pointing at your shin. Don't lift your head up. Breathe. Toes are heavy, heels heavy, arch lifting. Generous deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open your arms, come up all the way. Exhale, arms back to your side. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Walk all the way to high plank pose. Lower yourself down all the way to the ground. Now lift for cobra. Hold it and breathe. Hold it and breathe. 2 more deep breaths. Back on the ground. Take it again back to down dog one more time. High plank, back to down dog. Walk back again with your arms all the way, please. Bring your legs tight together. Put your hands under your heels. So unlock your knee. Now rise your sit bones up one more time. Breathe deep. Free your arms. Open your arms. Come up all the way. Big inhale. Palms together. Exhale. Fold forward. Palms on the ground again. Walk forward all the way to high plank. Lower yourself down all the way. Come up all the way to cobra. Hold it for 2-3 deep breaths. So shoulders away and breastbone lifting forward. Don't focus on arching your lower back constantly. Take pressure all over lower back. Bring it all the way to chest and shoulders away. Hold and come to high plank pose again. Hold the high plank. Lower yourself down to the ground. Back to cobra again. Don't load your arm too much. Let your spine work. Come to high plank again. Take a down dog one more time. With your arms, walk back again. Lift your toes up this time and ball of your foot. Place your hand there. Stand on your own hand. Toes and touch your wrist. Don't go on it. Just be there. Knees are straighter. Stretch back of your knees with it. Muscles internally rotated gently on both the Glutes are running away from each other. Shoulders away, breastbone lifting. Elbows, there's a load of going out on your elbows. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Free your hands again. Open your arms. Come up all the way. Big inhale, palms touching. Exhale, fold forward again. Palms on the ground. Walk forward to high plank pose. Lower yourself all the way to the ground. Lift again to cobra. Hold it for a couple deep breaths. Come to high plank pose again, please. While you are in plank pose, keep your right leg off the ground. Push your right leg away. Don't touch the ground. Think like you want to do one leg split to the side and off the ground. And hold it there, and hold it there, and hold it there. So how far can you come up? Some of you guys can even pass the shoulder and head. Don't be afraid of it. Do that, do that. Hold and breathe. Back to the center. Take it to the other leg. Come to high plank, other leg off the ground. Bring it all the way to the side. Hold it. Hold it, hold it. One more. And walk back again with your arms again. Grab big toes with index finger and mid fingers. Lift your breastbone up, spine is straight, shoulders away. Now elbows get bent and reach out away from each other. Open side of your ribcage. Kneecap lift upward, toes on the ground, fingers wrapping nicely along with toes. 2 more deep breaths. Let go of it. Bring hands on your hips. Nice deep inhale. Come up all the way. Inhale, arms up, palm together. On exhale, come to 90 degree and reach forward with your arms. We're going to keep the knees straight and bent. Straight and bend. We're going to repeat this many times. So your back stays flat, tailbone reach back. Gradually, eventually we're going to sit in chair pose, not quite yet. Next time, belly, your legs is straight, hold it there. Find your left palm, bring it down on the ground. Right arm stay up and turn toward the ceiling. Look at your right arm, thumb. So keep the head in a proper pose. Keep a look at your armpit first, and then look at your thumb up there to just move the head in a proper way. Look down on the ground, hand down, and take it to the other side. Look down on the ground, palms on the ground. Bring your legs together tight one more time. Wrap your elbows around your calf. Grab it tight. Nice deep squeeze on yourself. Give it a good hug. Open side of your rib cage better. Go lower, top of your head, reach deeper for your toes. Request is open your spine better. Create more space. Let go of it. Hands on your hips. Come up all the way. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, fold forward, palms on the ground. Walk forward with your arms all the way to high plank pose. Keep your right leg off the ground. Right leg all the way away from you. Now bend your right leg, knee on the elbow, chest to the ground. Lift yourself back up. If you have it in you, leg back. We're going to go other side. Come to high plank pose again. Other leg away from you. Knee bend, elbow touch, all the way to the ground. Lift yourself back up again. Leg back and walk back with your arms again, please. One more time. We're going to keep the legs open, knees touching the ground. Knees on the ground, please. Now. And away from each other. We're going to do a split on your knees. Sit down with it. Some of you guys having your knee movement to keep the heel in line with your knee. A lot of you guys don't. So keep the heel closer together, then you don't have that level of load on the knee. But if you have it on you, keep your toes away like a frog leg on the ground. Come to high plank pose as your legs is open. Come to high plank pose as your legs are open. Keep your knees off the ground. We're going to walk back with our arms, go on our heel, go on our heel. We're going to go eventually to full spread. But keep your toes off the ground, roll them up all the way, allow your shin point up to ceiling. Toes off the ground, roll your toes up. Sit on the ground, keep your legs open. Arms up, palm together. Turn to your left side, go deep down low. See if you can bring your elbows down to the ground while you are there. Some of you guys do have it, some don't. That's for those who can. Mommy, bring both elbows down. Come back up. Inner arms up, palm together. Turn to the other side. Reach toward your toes, chest lifting, side of the rib cage open. With both legs pushing your heel to the ground. Come back up to your center again. With your arms, walk forward all the way, go as far as you can. If you have it in you, put your chest on the ground. Come back up to the center. Find your right leg, bend it to the inside, right leg only. Arms up, palm together. Right on the middle, chest on the ground. It's last pose we were doing it, one leg is bent. See if we can go a little lower. Come back up. I'm going to switch our legs. So extend this leg out, bend the other leg, arms up, palm together, and fold forward right on the middle. Come back up. You're going to bring the other leg, the extended one, heel on top of your knee. Heel on top of your knee. Find a place you're comfortable. Keep your ankle straight. And don't bring your other leg, the bent bottom leg, too close to your glutes. Keep them away. 90 degrees is a good one if you look at it. The leg on top, assisted to get closer, knee get closer to the heel on the bottom. Assisted, it doesn't mean force it and jump on it. Just give them a sense of comfort, safety, and security. Your body knows what to do with it after. If it's too tight, make it closer, bring it a little closer to your butt. We're going to switch leg. So bottom leg come on top leg goes on the bottom. Bring your toes together, heels together, butterfly legs. Lift your chest up, side of your rib cage open. Grab toes and then slightly hinge forward. Kick your knees away from your hips. Don't just focus on pushing the knee down. Create a space in head drop. Repeat it again, say it again, sure. Kick your knees away from your hips. Come back up, extend your right leg forward, left leg outside your extended leg. Grab your knee, lift yourself above top, and looking at the wall behind you, squatting tall, using both arms to enhance that rotation. Don't land on the one you have it on the ground. Come back to your center. Switching leg. Don't bring your knee too close to your chest and you get pushed by your own leg. So if there's no push, that's a good place to stop. Come back to your center again. Squat on your back, please. Legs up. We're going to wrap the right leg around your left leg, so eagle bump, as best as you can. Arms open, palms down to the ground. So bend your knees as much as your body wanted it. Take your legs to your left side. Bring your legs back up. Take them to the other side, please. Back to your center again. Knees to your chest, grab your shin. Bend your knees, toes and heels on the ground. Lift your hips up all the way. Lower your back down to the ground. Left leg heel on top of your right leg knee. Bend your right leg, grab your right shin. Push the one the knee with no support away from you on its own power. Switch side, please. Let go of it. Sit on the ground all the way. Extend both legs in front of you. Arms up, palm together. Fall forward all the way. Come back up. Bend your knees. Go to high plank pose again. Crisscross again. With your arms, walk back all the way. Open your arms, come up all the way. Inhale. Exhale, arms back to yourself. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Right leg lunging forward all the way. Keep your back leg heel off the ground. Bring your back leg knee down on the ground. Bring your palms on your front knee. Back leg knee, toes pointing back. Back leg knee off the ground again. One more time. Keep your back leg knee off the ground if you have it in you. Keep the shoulders away. Don't lean forward. You okay with it? Keep one arm off your knee or both arms off your knee. Depend on what. Back leg knee down on the ground. Sit on your back leg heel all the way. Arms up, palm together. Fold forward. Let go. Come move forward all the way. Back to high lunge again one more time with the same leg. Arms open to warrior two. We're taking it all the way. Front palm on your knee, back arm reaching up. Front. Go lower if you have it. Go all the way down to the ground. Down on the mat, palms on the mat, take your leg. Slow down again, come up, up dog. Exhale, down. Other leg in front, whichever leg you got in front. Back leg heel off the ground, arms up, palm together. Hold it. Bring your back leg knee down on the mat. Back leg toes pointing back. Palms on your front knee. Back leg knee off the ground. Back leg knee down. Sit on your back leg heel all the way. Arms up, palm together. And then reach for your toes again. Forward again. Back leg knee off the ground. Come up all the way. Back leg heel down. Come all the way to warrior two. Front elbow on your knee or front palm on your shin or front palm on the ground. Arms on the ground again. Take your legs back. Slow down. I'll take inhale. Exhale down. Right leg in front, arms up, palm together. Reach forward with your arms all the way. We're taking it to warrior three. Stand up on one leg. Taking it to a standing tree pose all the way. Heel goes on inner thigh, arms reaching up. Bring your knee to your chest. Grab your big toe. You want to kick a leg forward as best as you can. Knee to chest again. Hand on your hips, other hand, and open your leg to the side. And open. Back to your center. Let go of it, lower it down on the ground. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward all the way, palms on the ground. Inhale, look up, take your legs back all the way. Slow down, come up dog, inhale. Exhale, down. Other leg in front, arms up, palm together. Take it all the way to warrior three, one more time. Come back all the way, stand tall to tree pose. Bring your knee to your chest. Grab your big toe with the same arm. Kick your leg forward as far as you can. Bring your knee to your chest. Open it to the side. Back to your center. Lower it down on the ground. Inhale, arms up, palm together. Exhale, fold forward, palms on the ground. Inhale, look up. Take your legs back in. Turn to your left side all the way. Top arm open, reach up. You can bring the top leg knee to the chest. See if we can grab your toe or just be there. Back on the ground. Take it to the other side. Back on the ground. Slow down, up dog, inhale. Exhale, down. Right leg off the ground. Rise it up as high as you can. Bring your shin down on the ground. Thumbs on the mat, walk forward. Chest on the ground. Palms on the ground, take your legs back. Slow down, up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Other leg off the ground, rise it up. Bring your shin down on the mat again. Palms on the ground, walk forward. Palms on the ground again. Take your legs back. Slow down. Up dog inhale. Exhale down. Bend your knees. Knees down on the ground. Left leg reach back. Right arm reach forward. Bend your leg back. Grab it with the same arm. If you have it, then you kick back a little. Let go of it. Down on the ground. Other arm, other leg. Bend your leg back. Grab your shin. Kick back. Let go of it. Down on the ground. Take your child pose, please. Go on your back, please, again, one more time. Both legs off. Grab back of your left leg. Keep the right leg up, don't lower it down. Bring your left leg closer to your head. Switch leg, please. Bring back up your right leg knee on top of your left leg knee. Back of your top. And then gonna reach and see if we can grab our toes. If you're comfortable, bring your toes toward your shoulder. Both legs up, switch leg again. Toes toward your shoulders. Let go of it. Lower your legs on the ground. Going for a couple of minutes of Shavasana. Just be there. Quiet your mind. Challenges all over the place, everywhere you go. Difficult one you have in your head. See if we can overcome them.